This is just a short video on my Jonsbo N3 NAS case that I'm going to start building. It's a pre-build video, no introductions, no nothing. I just want to show what I'm going to be using. Obviously, there's the case, closed, open, which I really like the design because my son had one of these little ITX cases about the same size. The way it was designed, you're lucky if you can get a hard drive or two in the back of it. They're really hard to reach. So the small kind of way it's formed really does a lot, as far as I can see. And of course, it takes 8 drives. And you got to hook up the rubber things to get it to work. So I'm going to be using this motherboard from ASRock. It was cheap. I already had the processor, I had the RAM. Not a problem with that. Probably we're going to use true NAS when the time comes. I got a, you pronounce the name, SFX power supply. They're really hard to find. I mean, I went to Best Buy. They advertised it, but nowhere in stock. I guess they want to sell just to people that use the most common stuff, like a full 8C power supply. But yeah, I'll go with this one, see what happens. I'm going to use for a boot up drive my old Hynix SC311 from my Dell laptop. I upgraded that one to a PCI NVMe one. Just laying around, so it'll take up a SATA position. But I'm booting up on it. I don't have to put a big drive in there, like a 2.5 inch. Just takes less space. There's my RAM, Crucial 32 gigs, DDR4. I'm going to go with the LSI 93 8i controller. Even though there's 6 SATA ports on the main board, I'm going to use it, see how it works out. I'm going to start the whole thing with the 4 6 terabyte drives that are left over from when I upgraded my UNAP NAS. That's on another video. Let's see how it works out from here. Of course, you can't get to the power supply plug. I mean, pull that one back. You can get to the plug, but because you can't get to the power supply switch, I use one of these Kaiser smart plugs, plug it into there so I can just shut it off, through my Wi-Fi. And I won't have to be putting plugs in and out anymore. For fans, I'm going to use a standard Intel fan because I have a low-powered CPU going in. And 2 Noctua 80mm by 25 fans. That's what recommended. It didn't come with it. I'll throw it in there. Obviously, I'm using Amazon Prime, so if they don't work right, they go back. Really, that's about it. I just want to do it to see the decent case. The design seems to allocate space where even if used as a normal desktop, it has some advantages. So as the parts come in, I'll install them, comment on what I think. Then I'll release that video as a whole. So I hope I did a good job. If you really want to see great videos on this stuff, go to NAS Compares on YouTube. I got links in the description. This guy's really good. And he has a nice conversational tone. Sometimes hard to understand, like you talk about how much they cost, and it's pounds or it's a nickel. I don't even know what that stuff is, but this guy's real good. So you guys take care. I'll see you hopefully within 2 weeks with the video. Then I'll pull this one off. Have a happy New Year and prosperous New Year.